Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be summarizing my learnings from taking the organization leadership course this semester. So here goes the agenda. I'll be starting with the introduction and we'll go through the executive summary and the four things that I learned, which is like building psychological hardiness, animate your vision, be the first to trust, expect the best. And I'll be talking about my leadership improvement plan regarding these 4 points and then conclusion. So, before joining this particular course, I always thought leaders are born. That's what I always thought, that they are born with a certain innate qualities, and that's what makes them what they are, right? But then, it really like changed my mindset about it, and I understood that by just practicing a set of behaviors, anyone can become a leader. So, that's the greatest learning that I have from this course. And so the different things that I learned a lot of stuff from this course, but the four main points that I learned and it stands out for me are the importance of psychological hardiness, animating the vision, being the first to trust, and expecting the best. We'll talk about all these in detail in the coming slides. So let's start with building psychological hardiness. So psychological hardiness is basically what makes a person mentally strong and how they react to like very stressful situations. So it contains like three interrelated components, as you can see on the slides. So first one is commitment. So if you have the commitment towards the goal, you will be able to handle everything that comes with it. And control, what happens to them. So there could be a lot of things that's like going right or wrong, how you react towards that. That's what control is. And by trying your best to be in control, you can actually focus towards your goal. And the last one is challenge, and you have to take every challenge as an opportunity for growth. These are the three components, which is like the main parts of psychological hardiness. I would just tell about an example. So when I had my first child, my daughter, I had a full-time job, and I had no child support as well. So I had to I got like very stressed out, and I was getting a lot of anxiety issues as well. I What I started doing is like I started taking care of myself more. I started putting myself as an important person as well. And then I took a lot of support from others. So what I did was I wanted to like make sure that my job and the baby are taken care of. So I was really committed towards that. And then I made sure I didn't get affected by like all the negative things that were happening around me. I was control of my emotions, and I took it as a challenge. I took it as a challenge when it came like, you know what, I can do it all. I'm gonna like do this and make sure that I take care of my baby and I can do well in my job. I took it as a challenge rather than looking at it as an obstacle. So this is what I did. The second one is animate your vision. So this is something that I truly learned from this course, and I feel like it has changed me since January, since the course started, right? So I was very stressed out with like my current situation of like job and baby, but at the same time, I really wanted to focus on my emotional, mental, and mainly physical well-being. I didn't have much time to exercise and all that, but then I could visualize myself being a stronger person at the end of the year. So what I started doing was I made sure I started exercising every day, no matter what, because I animated my vision. I wanted to be a certain way at the end of this year, and I did start working towards it, and it is a very powerful thing. So yeah. The third one is like be first to trust. And this is like an amazing thing in workplace and even in your personal relationships, because you can build really strong relationships by being the first one to trust. And by doing that, you create a safe space for everyone around you. And people are going to reciprocate the same thing to you. They are going to trust you as well. And how I demonstrated in my workplaces, like recently we had a new joinee, I give as much information I can with respect to like the product that we have in my company and the tips and tricks of like how to work with different stakeholders, because this takes a lot of time to learn, like, how to manage the different people in your company. So I gave her a lot of tips, like, okay, this person likes you to be very organized, and this person do not like latecomers. These kind of little tips. So I feel like this would make her life easier, and definitely she trusts me and she's able to like share a lot of information with me as well. So this is a great quality for anybody to have. And the last one is expect the best. So having a positive attitude and mindset can change anything for everybody. So it's like, um trying to like see the bright side, the sunny side in any given situation, right? That will make you a happier person, and we can focus all our energy in something good, in finding solution rather than complaining and all that. By finding solutions, we actually like find more opportunities as well for ourselves and the company we work for, even in your personal relationships. For example, um, I was offered a very, very demanding job, but then I decided to turn it down because I realized, like, my mental health and my work life balance is very important. But it turns out, and I did it with a very positive attitude. I thought, you know what, this is a good thing that I'm doing. And as it turned out, I actually got promoted in my current role, and which is amazing, right? And I didn't have to change a job to get that confident boost. And my current job is like much easier, and I'm able to manage my family life as well. So even though I turned a really good job, which was very demanding, I did get a lot of benefits by not doing that. And I wasn't sad about it. I took it with a very positive attitude, and it did pay me off. So these are the four things that I learned from this course. I would say like it really stood out for me. And these are the improvement plans I have for these four different things as well. So for the psychological hardiness, I want to focus more on problem solving rather than just like, finding issues. And I want to embrace changes with like positive attitude. And I want to practice like more self-care for like my physical and mental well-being, because being healthy mentally and physically is like extremely important. Animate your vision. So I did do it like mentally, drawing my vision, right? Like from being like a very stressed out, like unhealthy person to like being a very fit and like a happy person. But I do want to like draw, animate it like with my own hands and then hang it up in my office so that I'm reminded of it like constantly. And then I can start working towards it. Because when you see something, you want to do it. You want to work towards it when you have like something put up on your wall, and be the first one to trust. The thing is, like, right now, I do have an issue with like delegating. I try to like do everything perfectly by myself, but I want to learn to delegate more tasks and responsibilities, like, in my job and even in my family life. Like, I want to like maybe like, tell my husband to like feed the kid her one of the meals more often rather than me trying to like do all 4 or 5 times, right? And this will actually like give like in my professional life, it will give the team the opportunity to demonstrate how good they are like in performing certain tasks. And also it will make them feel that, yeah, I do trust them and I do collaborate. So that is something that I want to work on. Expect the best. I want to make, like, I already have a very positive attitude in my life, but I want to keep up with it. And then I want to do more stuff, like maybe do some more certifications, and then maybe pick up another hobby this year and approach everything with like optimism and hope. So we did explore like a lot of different concepts in this particular class, but these are the ones which really stood out for me. And I personally feel like, yes, I can become a leader one day if I keep going this way, and I have to just like, work on my skills. And then this course did give me that specific knowledge that I really needed to like get out of the myth mentality and work towards something that is real. So I would really like to like thank Professor. Thank you so much, Professor, for like, teaching us all this. Thank you.